You have a copy?
It's in the other office. Happy birthday to you. I mean, what? Hi, good morning.
Hello.
Hang on one second.
What's happening?
How are you? Oh, I gotta apply something here. Hold on. Did I do it? No, hold on. I'm trying to be creative while we're speaking.
All right.
So you know me, and that's how that works.
Yeah.
I'm always doing something. Hold on here. Big thing.
So it is Good Friday. A good Friday to all. The weekend is here, and not only is it just a regular weekend, it's going to be a nice weather weekend.
It's Easter weekend too.
Easter weekend, absolutely. So a lot of folks geared up for that. A lot of family to see, Easter dinner,
place to go. People see things to do.
Absolutely, pretty cool. Good Friday service.
Candy to eat. I mean, what?
Yeah, candy eat. You know, the whole thing. Little kids are like, oh boy, another round of candy. But you know, Easter baskets are so much more than just candy these days.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how many times have I know Easter Bunny, they bring our kids clothes sometimes,
toothbrushes and toothpaste and orange
all
or
kinds of different items that the kids are like, oh, this is great, but why is Easter Bunny doing this? But
because the Easter Bunny's cool like that.
That's right.
Okay. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do with it. Dang it! No, I'm a bummy. I'm a dummy. I just put something in the wrong place. That's all.
Oh. Okay.
All right, and I feel like I'm way out of the picture here. Hold on. I must regroup.
All right. Places, people, places.
Place. Smiles, everyone. Smiles.
Hair, makeup. Let's go.
Name that show. Smile. Oh, I already had one. No, I didn't. I sort of.
I want to say Fantasy Island.
I want to say you are absolutely correct, Mr. Rourke.
The plane. Oh,
Zipplane.
Ricardo Montalban. And I think I have a unique name.
Hold on. Yeah. Tattoo.
Well, yeah, it was Tattoo. That's right. Hey, Foy.
Good morning, Foy.
What's happening this morning?
There we go. Now we got our Easter jam going.
There it is. I see all kinds of goodies over there.
And hold on, I gotta do this.
Chocolate jelly.
And I gotta do this. And
see what might be.
Well, hold on. If I take us out for 1 second, we can see what's in it. Ready? Okay, that's what was
chocolate bunnies.
That's what was in it.
Nice.
And did you hear the story about that chocolate bunny? $48,000 or whatever it was.
That's an expensive bunny.
They
had to want to make
it. Better have been really good. It may have been real.
Diamonds for eyeballs.
Yeah, it had solitaire diamonds as eyeballs. $49,000.
Pretty amazing.
How about the biggest chocolate Easter egg? 15,600 and whatever pounds.
That's crazy.
Nuts. Good morning, Gary. Yeah, we saw chocolate too. They get the little chocolate like wrapped in foil. Where else is there? There's cookies.
Wow, you got your day planned out, Gary. You're changing the oil, and then you're just going to pick up the ham. The ham.
Thank you for reminding me.
The Easter meal. You have to go to the grocery store now.
I have to go to the grocery store. Well, it didn't dawn. Okay, every holiday we always have Baby Huey. That's what I call him. He's like my unofficial son.
Right.
We have Baby Huey and his girlfriend Christine. They always come over for Christmases and for Easters and for 4th of Julys, and we're always like, birthdays and just all of the ones that you have a reason to celebrate. Yesterday, he called Mr. D. Mr. D was doing something, so I answered his phone. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Sitting here on the couch answering his phone because he's devouring." Oh, he was devouring banana pudding from Pigman's, by the way. They have really good banana pudding. And so I said, he's like, "I just want you to know that I'm insulted." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Where's my invite for Easter dinner?"
Oh no.
And I'm like, "Oh, of course you're invited." It didn't even dawn on me though. I mean, I know it was
because you had other family coming in.
Because brother-in-law, sister-in-law, niece, and nephew, they're all here right now. and they're leaving Sunday morning to drive home.
Oh, okay.
And so it didn't dawn. I'm like, after company goes, and I love it. I don't have a problem with them being there or not. But
Yeah.
after company leaves, it's like, okay, I can
Yeah,
relax now and do
absolutely.
nothing.
Now you have to
But
cook.
now I have to cook.
I've got a solution.
I might kind of keep it simple.
Just an idea. Can't you have East? Why don't you just cook for everybody and eat on Saturday?
Oh,
I mean, you got to eat on Saturday. anyway.
oh. Good morning, Wendy.
Yeah.
That might be an idea.
Yeah. See, and then Sunday when they leave.
Yeah, okay.
See,
I am picking up what you're laying down.
not bad. Not bad, is it?
I like that.
Okay. All right.
Good morning, Victoria. Oh, your family's arriving at lunchtime.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you were listening to the Shark Week cleaning the house yesterday. See, I briefly
Awesome.
cleaned my house on Wednesday when I got home from school. Not from school, from work. Because the company arrived at they weren't supposed to be there till 9 o'clock that night, but they showed up at 7.
Right.
But it still worked out well. Yeah, I totally forgot that maybe I'll just do a simple, just a ham, like mashed potato.
Yeah.
Just not go all ham, mashed potatoes, green beans, and peas or
Just
something.
buy everybody a ham steak.
Yeah, that wouldn't go over very well. I wouldn't go with or without the little circle bone.
The bone in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
And you got to sear it just a little bit to caramelize that natural sugar.
But what's cool though, when you buy those ham steaks, when you put them in the frying pan,
right,
pour a little bit of milk in there.
Ah.
And cook it until the milk kind of gets like absorbed and becomes like a crust on the ham.
Oh, okay.
It makes it actually really good.
Does sound good. All right.
All right, hold on here.
Do a road. We can do the road. Maybe. Or not. Come on, something else. Your station for the killer hit, 102.5, the Shark is Parliament, and tear the roof off that sucker. Good morning to you, Bill and Cindy, in the morning killer hits all day. It is 8:09, and we are we're heading into it's Good Friday morning.
It is Good Friday morning.
Heading into Easter weekend. We're live on Facebook. Got all of this going for you. If you're going to listen, continue listening like you are, that's fine. But check us out on Facebook too sometime. We have a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
Join the party.
That's right.
It's a Good Friday party. It's going to be a sunny one, breezy today, high 65, winds gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Clear tonight down to 45. Tomorrow, some sunshine, high 70, sunshine again on Sunday, and a high of 72 for Easter.
All right. Right now, we got 42 in Elizabeth City, 41 in Marco, and 48 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
So are you looking forward to Monday?
Oh, the live broadcast.
It's the day after Sunday, which of course is Easter Sunday. Oh, you could bring some leftover Easter candy with you.
Well, we're going to have some goodies with us anyway. We're going to have some good stuff.
Yeah, like pizza.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
Free pizza from the Pizza Stop. New York style pizza in Seven Shores.
Now you want to know where we're going to be. I know you do.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to be live, let's see, Monday from 3 to 5 at OBX Chevy. They're celebrating winning the Carfax Top Rated Dealer Award.
They've done this 5 years in a row. That is huge.
It is just amazing. And you know what? They do a great job there anyway. To get recognized for it, it's like the icing on the
Yep.
cake.
So they're basically
Really.
passing on some amazing incentives to you in honor of this celebration.
They've got new Chevys, quality pre-owned rides, and some, like you said, some just terrific incentives. And here's something I've got to find out more about.
Uh-huh.
But there's a way you could get a $500 Visa gift card.
I know. Just for kind of
Yeah.
coming by and maybe, talking to somebody.
There you go. Sounds pretty cool.
So come out and join Bill 3 to 5 Monday at OBX Chevy and Kitty Hawk. It's just the Outer Banks side of the Wright Brothers Bridge. You know where it is.
Yep.
You
All
can't
the
miss it.
cars out front. We'll be there.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
You can't miss it.
Stick around. Coming up, it'll be Bow Time today in music. We'll talk about what's going on there. And we got more killer hits coming up too.
You like how I did that, by the way?
Yeah, I
Threw
did.
that in there.
I always like your little constipated sounding chicken.
Constipated sounding.
Well,
I wouldn't talk about that. I'm a constipated chicken now. Shelly's in the house, by the way, ladies and
hello,
gentlemen.
peeps. Hello.
Peeps.
What's happening?
Ah.
Shelly?
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at
I'll
that.
be here all week.
All right, let's see. Good
Me
morning.
too.
Yeah.
Karen said, "Good
Everywhere.
morning, guys."
Good
Rabbit hole
morning.
again. That's okay.
Okay.
Back in the early 80s, Easter morning ritual with the family was go to church, dress.
Oh yeah.
You had your pretty new dress on, and the girls all had their little white patent leather shoes on.
Right.
Uh-huh. Then go to Bob Evans. Oh, I miss Bob Evans.
Oh, hold on. I'll get my phone. I'll show you something.
it was a treat because we never went out to meals back then. I know what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're laying
Yeah.
down there, Gary.
Oh, we got
Our baby our little
fell
Jesus.
over. We got it.
Not our baby Jesus, our
The
little
one that
Jesus.
Shelley gave.
No, I was passing out baby Jesus earlier.
Our
That's
little
right.
it's not baby, he's little.
Oh, small Jesus, little
He's
Jesus.
just little
yeah.
Jesus. Let's see,
Lil.
Ruth said good
He's
morning.
big, but he's everywhere.
He's
Hi,
little.
Arrogant.
It's
He's
L-I-L.
he's
Little
Lil.
Like Lil Wayne.
Little
Jesus.
Jesus.
That's right.
That's right.
Lil Jesus.
That's
Ruth said good morning. Oh, your dad's 84th birthday tomorrow. That's awesome. Well,
Holy
happy
cow,
birthday.
That's
That is
awesome.
cool. That's
Yes, Ed is his name. You are right. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hi.
Okay,
good
now what are you
morning.
showing us?
I'm trying to find a picture of me when I was 3 years old
Oh.
on Easter Sunday.
Oh my.
Give me just a minute and I will find it for you because I don't think much of myself usually, but doggone it, was I cute. Look at that.
You must say so yourself.
You want-
Oh.
hold on. Let me.
Send it to me messenger. It's easier that
I
way.
mean, you did-
Well,
okay.
Hang
We're
on,
gonna
Shelly.
put up
Send it.
a,
I'm gonna put up a little picture of Shelly when she was 3.
Shelly, you showed up in my Facebook memories yesterday.
I did.
Yep.
What'd she
What
do?
the heck? What I
you
do?
were you were preparing to do at the time you were working on the coast 96.7 the coast, which you still do, but you were doing afternoons there,
Yeah.
and you were doing the 4-burger
McGrath's Burger.
Oh, I
burger pack
remember that. Yes.
picture where you were giving away, and you had this cool picture of one of McGrath's burgers where they brand the top.
Yeah.
And then they
the
stuff
bun.
the
Yes.
knife through it.
It was
If you've
so
never been to
cool.
McGrath's, they were a great sponsor of that part of Shelley's show for a long time.
They were actually.
And they're in the Outer Banks Mall,
Oh.
and they still do this great burgers. You might want to try them. It's
Now-
really cool.
Parents' dad,
Yeah.
if he was still alive, it would have been his birthday
Oh, really?
yesterday.
Isn't that something?
Wow.
Here you go. I just sent it
All
to
right,
you.
she just sent it to me. Ping,
Ping,
ping.
ping, ping.
Is that your little brother Jimmy?
That's my little brother Jimmy.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
there's-
You guys will see
there's
that in a second
sibling
here.
in this picture with
I
Shelley.
would be 2 years and 10 months
Okay.
in that picture. Wait,
Mm.
10 months? Is
Right.
that right?
I don't know. Sure. I
July.
believe
no,
it.
actually, it would be 8 months. 2 years and 8 months old.
2 years and 8 months.
Yes,
Okay.
because Jimmy.
Did you
yeah,
have Did you have a set of headphones yet?
I probably,
Probably did.
Knowing me, yeah.
All right, ready? Here is
Here
little
comes-
Miss Shelley.
Come, Shelley.
Hee hee hee.
Oh wow!
It was a little yellow satin
Mm.
dress with all the ruffles and stuff on it, with a little patent leather white purse
And the
a little
patent leather shoes.
Man,
That's my grandfather there, my
And
pop.
look at the old cars.
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? So that was 1968.
Yeah.
And that was up in
you and I are
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
around the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very
Isn't that
Now,
crazy?
now, here's a good
Oh,
question about when
ask
you see
again.
old pictures like this.
Mhm.
How far back can you really remember?
I can remember that day.
You remember that day?
Mhm. I remember when Jimmy was still like an infant. I have a memory that is like a steel trap. It's
Right.
crazy. Like crazy.
You have
Cindy,
a
how about
memory.
you?
I have a memory of a
elephant.
little elephant.
How far back?
No, you have a memory like an elephant.
That's right.
How far back can you remember?
I remember
Oh,
my
thanks, Victoria.
my grandmother passed away in 1972. And I was born in 1970, so I was 2 years old.
Mhm.
And I remember in her funeral, she was wearing a pink dress
Oh my god!
when we went to go see her in the nursing home. And I was absolutely right. There's no pictures to show that. I just
Did you share
remember.
that one, or would you?
Yeah, I
have
don't mind
share
sharing.
that one?
No, I don't mind
Are you
sharing.
sending me another one?
Yeah, I'm sharing you another one.
Cindy's like, oh great.
Cindy's like,
More
what
work
have
for
we
me.
done? What
What's
have
on
we
you?
done?
What's just
Hold
kidding.
on, let me get to you here.
Well, I'll
We
be glad
want
to
the
take a
phone.
training session sometime on how to upload photos to this program that we use. You just happen to
Oh,
have
it's
that
easy.
knowledge.
It's
Since you're
easy.
So full of it.
I am very 100%.
She's full of it,
it.
all right.
Oh, wow.
That was in the original Beach
Uh-huh.
95 building.
So this is a picture of radio. It's radio history. Tony.
Yeah.
Hang on here.
Parent will be interested in this. I think
Hang on here. Do, 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 do.
And we're gonna let Shelly.
Do
She'll tell you about.
Do.
what you're looking at. I could too, but I wouldn't be as accurate.
I think at this point I was. Let me think.
Wow.
I think I was like 20, maybe 21,
Okay.
and that's my dad.
And
this
those are turntables.
Yes. And if you look like
Wow.
right behind him
Yeah.
are the cart machines. And we were using
CDs. I
CDs.
see them.
We just started using CDs. And I think Marconi has his fingerprints on that board.
I think you're right.
But yeah, we used to that's where I
Actually, it doesn't
basically-
look much different than the one we
I know. But we yeah, so that's basically where I started.
Right.
All right, now
radio
where
there.
was that
That was on
studio?
Von Cheese Road. It was in an octagonal building, a prefab building.
Right
Yeah.
next to the 95.3.
That is 95.3.
Okay.
Yes, it was. There was that building, and then right in front of it was a trailer.
And there's a tower.
Yes, and there's a tower behind it. In
As you're
fact,
heading
we
towards
used
Makani
to have
Fields.
to. Yes, we used to have to go outside when the weather hit and stuff, and we would have
Right.
nor'easters or hurricanes and stuff. And if we ran out of power, we'd have to go out, go underneath the building where all the snakes were, and flip this huge Frankenstein switch to get the generator going.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah.
Parents got a question about your dad.
Ugh.
Who was he?
Jim Mills.
Jim Mills.
Yeah, that
He's
was
no
my
longer
dad.
with
He's
us.
not. He passed
Okay.
away a couple years ago.
And
Uh,
Karen
he
is
was-
heading to arts.
Yeah.
Yum.
He was a great radio engineer for one.
He could. It was like the MacGyver
Yeah.
of radio. He could piece something together with a piece
Right.
of bubble
And
gum
he
and a
was a
bobby
great
pin.
radio personality.
That's,
Yeah,
That's Rodney Rockwell, a friend
Yeah.
of mine.
I'm telling you. They're all like-
Gary said he can beat that. He remembers what he was wearing last week.
Oh, Gary. Well, then you're above me, my friend.
I can't remember that.
Your short-term attention span and memory is uncanny.
I know at one
Isn't it
point.
though?
I know at about 3:30 or about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I could tell you what I was wearing every day last week.
Wow.
Sweatpants and a t-shirt.
Darn right. Darn right.
Didn't he also work at the Voice?
Did he work at the Outer Banks Voice? I don't think he did.
Hey, Jim?
Yeah, I don't think so. Did he?
I don't know if he did or not.
I don't know. He might have. I don't think so, though. No,
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
I worked with him on several occasions. I worked with him with Surf 106.
Mm-hmm.
Briefly worked with him, I think, when Ken Mann had some stuff going on at Carolina 92. Worked with him. I went back to my hometown, and after I got married in Stanton, Virginia, and he was an engineer there.
I know what she's talking about.
Yeah, he had a van accident.
Mhm,
Said in
yeah.
Manio.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking about 99.1 Yeah, when it was the voice of the Outer
Oh.
Banks. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, because
okay.
that's actually the reason we moved here was to put that station up and together.
Okay.
So yes. Yeah.
That makes
yeah.
sense.
That's more in line with what everything was.
Yeah, absolutely. He did. Yes. And so
See, I was
worked
thinking
there
Mark
too, so
Jerkowitz. I was thinking Mark
yeah. I know,
Jerkowitz.
so
yeah.
was I. So
I
was
was like,
I.
the Voice. I don't even think the Voice existed back
No,
then.
no.
That's why I was
But-
a little shocked
No,
or
but
confused.
yeah. So I mean, that was quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had done a newspaper article on our family because we were all in radio and stuff down here, and so they had come from the
Right.
North Carolina section of Virginian Pilot to do that. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, but I just wanted to pop in and say Happy Easter to you guys.
Happy Easter
Thanks,
to you.
Mr.
and-
Bunny.
and you know
Bop,
what?
bop.
Thanks for leaving us yesterday with Little Jesus.
Little
Little Jesus.
Jesus. That's
Little
right.
Jesus.
Jesus.
That's
Little
exactly
Jesus.
right.
Little Jesus.
It's
There
Good
you
Friday
go.
for a reason.
He will wrap you in love.
Yes, he will. All right, peeps. Have a wonderful,
right.
wonderful.
Here comes Peter
chocolate.
Cottontail. Sorry.
Up and down the bunny trail. There we go.
Hippity hoppity Easter.
On his way. All right, peeps. Have a wonderful
We'll see
weekend.
you,
You
Shelley.
do the same for working.
Bye-bye.
No, I'm off until Monday.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I knew your dad. Perrin knew her dad.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Very neat.
It's very, very cool.
Or-
Ladies and gentlemen, that was very nice.
Rolling shoe.
Let me see if I put my word in. I think I did.
We've got Today in Music coming up in about 2
I
minutes.
did.
Get that. I sent you a couple of pictures.
Oh no. What's
I
with you
don't know
guys
how
and the
really-
flipping pictures? No,
No,
just
wait,
kidding.
here's a picture
Hold on
right
here.
Um,
Yeah, okay. I have it. I just
yeah.
want to make sure I had it,
Yeah.
the word.
There's some stuff going on this weekend, and I was just thinking
Oh,
how Floyd
yes.
loves to know what's happening over the weekend.
you're
We
right.
can give her a slideshow.
I don't think she's going to be here this weekend, though.
Okay.
I don't
well,
think she comes back until
maybe
Monday.
Maybe we'll talk her into coming down.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. She's got to cook for the family.
are we looking at the bridge? Did you wait? Bridge. Yes, you sent me the bridge. That's just so crazy. We're going back to Keybridge in Baltimore. Do you realize that ship one weighed 95 tons and it was
Yeah.
300 yards long, 3 football fields long.
And the bridge was big itself, but it looks dwarfed by the size of that boat.
How about the
Couldn't say it.
Gibby?
Oh, yeah, Gibby. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. 'Cause,
Okay.
a lot of some folks remember Gibby and Marco.
Yep.
Marco's buddy Gibby, who lives up in Richmond. He's sick, and we're going to send him some good wishes here. So hang on. Your station for the killer hits 102.5. The Shark, Rod Stewart. Some guys have all the luck. You know, he's got his own whiskey now.
I heard something about that.
It's called Wolfie.
And aren't there's like some pictures floating around somewhere of him holding it,
Yeah.
like holding a glass?
We'll have to dig that up. But a lot of people are into this now. They've got their whiskey, or they own their own restaurant bar. A lot of people are doing that. These guys are
Right.
like entertainers.
I know Sammy Hagar has his Cabo Wabo,
I see.
tequila. Tequila.
It is 8:22. Biltmore City in the morning. Killer hits all day. A stellar forecast for Easter week.
I think so. Sunshine, breezy today, 65. Winds gusting up to 25 miles an hour, though. That's the only downfall. Clear tonight down to 45. Sunshine tomorrow, 70. Sunshine on Easter Sunday, and 72.
All right. Right now we've got Chesapeake checking in at 40, 43 in Edenton, and 48 in Nags Head at 102.5. The Shark.
And it's time now for Today in Music.
All right, it was 2017. George Michael's funeral took place 3 months after his sudden death at the age of 53. His family said a small private ceremony was attended by family and a few close friends. 2007, U2 singer Bono accepted an honorary knighthood at a ceremony in Dublin. Now, fellow band members, The Edge and Adam Clayton, joined the frontman's wife and 4 children at the British ambassador David Radaway's official residence. Now, interesting, Bono is not entitled to be called Sir, even though
Why?
they knighted him, because he's not a British citizen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
U2 singer's new title is Knight Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire.
Just call him Sir.
Yeah, we go with that. Pretty cool. 2005, Neil Young was treated for a brain aneurysm at a hospital in New York. The aneurysm was discovered when Young's vision became blurred after the induction ceremony for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow.
He made a full recovery, by the way.
That's good. In 2000, Phil Collins took legal action against 2 former members of Earth, Wind, and Fire. He claimed that his company had overpaid the musicians by $85,000 in royalties on tracks including Susudio and Easy Lover.
Okay.
Here, we'll take that $85,000 back.
That'd be great.
I'll file bankruptcy now. Thank you. In 1986, records by the Beatles record. What is that? Records by the Beatles records officially went
Yep.
on.
Yeah, they had been you couldn't get Beatles records in Russia.
Okay, it wasn't making sense to me. I was going, what? Records by the Beatles, like they officially went on sale in Russia.
That's right.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I was like, what? I'm not reading this properly. 1986, Austrian singer Falco, Rock Me Amadeus, Rock Amadeus, Rock Me. You remember that song?
That guy.
Yeah, it went to number 1 on the U.S. singles chart. In 1980, Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon spent its 303rd week, yes, 303rd week on the U.S. album chart, beating the record set by Carole King's album Tapestry. And in 1975, Led Zeppelin had all 6 of their albums in the U.S. Top 100 chart in the same week.
All right. How about music birthdays? Who do we have?
There's a band called Maroon 5. Adam Levine was the lead singer of it, and he was one of the judges on The Voice. Well,
Right.
PJ Morton, the keyboardist, is turning 43 today.
Okay.
Brady Seals, he's a country singer with Little Texas, which is, they did God Bless Texas.
Mhm.
55 today. And Regina Lee, she's a country singer with Regina. I don't know who that is, but she's 56.
All right. So that's Today in Music. It must be Bow Time. It's your chance to qualify to win a 2-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles just by doing what?
Text us the word moon, as in dark side of the moon,
Oh.
MOON, 252-441-1025.
All right, news and weather together within 10. More killer hits coming up.
I knew your dad. It was Wixie Radio in Cleveland where rock and roll started, 1260 a.m. Very cool, which is probably why they have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame there.
Mhm.
Happy Friday to you as well, Tracy. All right, so I downloaded Bill's pictures.
Okay, and we've run out of people that have sent pictures, so this is the last batch. Cindy.
Are you sure?
I think.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Yes, positive.
Positive.
That was a my cousin Vinny quote. And hold on here, I'm getting these others out of here so I can have room for all these other pictures because sometimes it gets a little full and says too many.
Yeah, delete a few, right?
Dude. Okay. What
I'd
happened?
have to practice that.
What happened?
Gary.
April 1st, the two of you should trade places. I'd get a kick out of it with William doing the boat.
Actually,
he can't do it very well.
We thought it would be funny. I haven't run this by them, but I would think it would be funny if we switched places with another morning team in the building.
The ones that sit right behind me.
Yes, Ray and the Jill on Dixie. We would go over there, and they would come over here and just kind of play it straight like they were supposed to be here the whole time.
Right, like nothing
But
big.
see, they would just be Ray and Jill, and over there it would be Cindy and the Bill.
Yeah, instead of Ray and the Jill, it would be Cindy and the Bill.
You think
The
we could
word
talk
was
to them
moon,
about-
Karen. The word was moon. Bill tries to do. He's tried to do the peacock, but he can't do the peacock. He can't. It doesn't.
It's like the chickens in puberty.
It's
the voice
something. I don't
cracks or
know.
something.
I don't know. But well, according to Shelley, I sound like a constipated chicken.
Constipated chicken.
Constipated
And she
chicken.
just rolled right out with that.
Yeah. I just love hearing Cindy's constipated chicken. I'm like, Wendy thinks it's a good idea.
Okay.
We actually, Tracy, you would know. You could relate to this one. I actually, I'm gonna call this one. I came up with the idea
Oh, you did.
because Tracy knows who Barry Lee is.
Yes.
He used to work at the radio station that I used to work for as well in Winchester. What was Barry and Katie at the time was they were doing the morning show on another station across town, which is why it never happened because it was more difficult because we weren't the same
Different
company.
companies.
There was Chris and Rosie. Well, Chris and Rosie had been there for a million years, and Barry Lee had different partners throughout the years,
Right.
but Barry Lee had been there for like 30 some odd years at the time. So we were thinking maybe one day that Barry and Katie could go over to Q102 and Chris and Rosie could come over to Wink and not say a word to our listeners and just
do the thing.
and do it. But because they were different companies,
Kind of hard to do that.
a little hard to do. But having Bill and Cindy and the Bill and Ray and the Jill and
Yes.
and then it would be, I guess it would be Jill and Ray.
You
It would have to be Jill and Ray over here
Yeah.
because it's Bill,
Bill and
and
Cindy,
Cindy,
Bill,
Jill and Ray. Yeah.
Or Ray would have to have two syllables. Jill and Ray. That would work.
Jill and Ray Ray.
Ray.
We'll just call him Ray Ray.
Or Little Ray.
Jill and Ray Ray. Jill and Little Ray Ray. No, Jill and Ray Ray.
Can't be. All right. Well, we always.
I think it'd be
you
great,
know, This is
too.
like a brainstorming session. We always have fun, and sometimes it's at other people's expense. Sometimes
Yes.
it's ours. So
But I think it would be kind of funny.
yeah,
Cindy and the Bill.
Cindy and the Bill.
Filling in for Ray and the Jill.
Man.
I think it would work fine.
Yep.
Oh, you could just call him Raymond.
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 Raymond, sir. Anyway. All right. So we've got some pictures of mine that are loaded up. Can we take care of it? What's it?
Boy, wait. Hold on, boy. Explain, Lucy. You're headed to the OBX. I thought you were staying home and having Easter with the kids. So you're on your way down here now. You're coming
Have a good
today.
Friday.
I'm excited for you.
Who is this?
Foy. She says she's headed to the OBX to open. She's heading down here to open up because the water
Oh,
turns back
cool.
on.
All right.
I'm excited for you. But wait, it doesn't turn on till Monday.
That's when she's coming down.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
believe.
guess. I think so.
April
I
1st.
don't know. I don't know. I'm so confused. Sorry. I'm just dead. Yeah. So what happened that was funny yesterday? Nothing.
It was funny yesterday.
Yeah, because we had the house guests. I was trying to think if there was something funny, but I don't.
Oh, your family in town.
Yep.
I don't
We
know.
put-
You
we
guys
went
went out
and-
to dinner.
Went to appetizer sort of. Not really dinner, but we also played trivia.
Right.
And it was the boys against the girls, and the girls actually beat the boys, which was awesome. Not hosting because I had bronchitis all week and been sick and didn't want to spread. Oh no, I'm sorry. So when are you coming here? Today or Monday?
Well, she can't come spread the germs here either.
Well, she could stay in her little place by herself without
Oh,
spreading the germs to family.
Okay, I see.
She just wouldn't have any water yet.
Right.
Oh, she's coming today. Good for you.
That's
Way to
right.
go, Foy.
Boys,
I'm sorry you had bronchitis.
Boys yelling, "Thank God, and Greyhound, I'm gone."
No, she's going, thank God I cried out because she had bronchitis.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh, not laryngitis. She had bronchitis. Oh, I've had it
that's
before.
nothing to mess around with.
It's awful. It gets down in there.
Yeah.
Yay, water will be. Oh, it's going to be on today. Oh, awesome.
Nice.
So she can shower so she won't smell when she comes by to see you on Monday.
That's right.
Sorry. I just had
Oh my God.
to share that.
So I wanted to talk about Marco's friend Gibby.
Yes.
Do any of you ever remember Gibby? Marco's friend.
He was a bartender person too.
He was a bartender at Slam and Sammy's.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And for a while, he and Marco were best buddies, and I think they were in some TV commercials together at one time,
I don't know.
and some fun stuff like that. Well, I got to meet Gibby when Marco passed away, and Gibby was there at the Jolly Roger that night.
Mhm.
He was at the bar, big fella with a baby face, and
Shaved head.
yeah,
Mhm.
and just a great smile. So I saw this last night from his wife. This was on Facebook. That was on his Facebook page, and it was his wife going, "Hey, this is Gibby's wife, Karen. He's been in the hospital and seriously ill since March 11th. He's had 4 surgeries, but things are looking up.
That's good news.
It's going to be a while longer before he can communicate or see any visitors. He will post when he's stronger. Please don't call the hospital. Staff require a code to give out any information.
Right.
It's a big hassle. He can't operate his cell phone yet, but soon. Don't know what happened to him. I know he's loved far and wide, and he can't wait to see everyone. As soon as he started mending, he was bored, started flirting with the nurses. So if you do, I thought, there's some parts of Marco that I don't know what you know and don't.
Well, Gibby was at his
Yeah,
celebration
right.
of life, and
Yeah.
a lot of people here were at his celebration
Yeah.
of life.
So
Too,
the prayers for Gibby.
yeah.
Really some good vibes from this studio. I told Gibby on a comment, and I said, we're going to send you some prayers from the Marco studio. So that's what we're doing. So send a prayer up for him and think of him this weekend.
And also, speaking of this weekend, a couple of them are a little blurry, but it's okay.
Okay, boy, stuff going on this weekend. I thought of you. Saturday, there's a children's Easter egg hunt.
But she's not going to have the fam because she doesn't want to get them sick.
Kellogg Supply Company in Manio, 10 a.m.
There's also an egg extravaganza at the
Mhm.
Wanchese Assembly of God
The whole ministry
on Saturday at 2:00.
And Justin is going, apparently.
Yes,
That's what
Justin
I
is
see.
going.
Yeah.
All right. Then here we have the Soundside Spring Market, which is this Saturday at
Mhm.
the Soundside Event Center, which is South Nags Head, right near just before the outlets on the right-hand side if you're
Right.
going down the bypass.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And it starts at 12, and I think it goes till 3 or 4, I believe.
All right.
It looks like the weather's going to be nice too.
Okay.
All right, Easter Tide in the Gardens.
This is Elizabethan Garden.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Starts at 10 a.m. in
Mhm.
Manio.
Yep.
Go back like you're going to Fort Raleigh and
Right.
Lost Colony and all that, and you'll see the Elizabethan Gardens.
All the flowers have gotten plenty of water. I'm sure they're going to be
I
blooming.
think the fam is going there today while
Oh, really?
I'm at work.
Okay.
Mr. D has to go to his part-time job, so he won't be home either.
All right.
And then we have
Soundside Market Saturday at noon. This might be a repeat of the same thing.
oh yeah, it might be
Yeah,
noon to
so-
4.
Yeah. So
I
check
think it
that out.
is. You're right.
And it looks like somebody's into hot sauce there. Or something.
I'm thinking, yeah, you're right. Well, there's that hot sauce store.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Is it next to Slice?
It is.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got this.
Manio Lodge Memorial Golf Tournament. That's at Nags Head Golf Links. Gary, I don't know if you play golf, but
Yeah,
can
that's-
envision you
and-
playing golf.
I don't know if you know this or not. But,
Leopard.
all right, it's the Masonic Lodge that's in Manio that used to be, and I can say used to be across from like the Heart of Dare Motel.
Yeah, that's right.
They have officially torn it down now. It is
Jersey
leveled.
Mike's and probably you're probably closer than I was. You go past Jersey Mike's and you go past the
Yeah, you go past the Piggly Wiggly, go past the
Yeah.
College of the Albemarle, and it's on the right. It's
Yeah.
like the next intersection up on the right.
big brick buildings. It was there for years.
It
Well,
was there.
it's-
The county bought it from the Masonic Lodge.
Yep.
And so then the Masonic Lodge moved up to the north, more North Manny, whatever, North Roanoke Island
Yes.
by the Shriners Club. And they're in front of that now. And so they've officially torn it down. And from what I understand, I think they're putting like a children's,
That's
like
what I've heard
a
too.
Boys and Girls Club or something.
Like that, yeah.
Yep. So that'll be good. Manio needs something like that for the
Yeah.
kids, place for the kids to go. And then this is a very interesting shot.
I just saved that last night. I was like, look at this, man. It's an aerial shot of the Key Bridge.
Look how big that ship is.
And you can see exactly how big that ship is.
I mean, that-
crazy.
The bridge looks like it's this big.
Yeah.
300 yards long,
Mm-hmm.
95 tons.
Amazing. And that is a 4-lane
95
interstate.
tons
4-lane interstate going over the bridge.
Yeah.
By the way. That's
each
that
direction.
wide.
Yeah. Now I did see something, and I know at one point in time we had reported that the bodies they recovered were all of the the workers.
Yeah.
However, did I get rid of it? Oh no, I hope I didn't. I might have. ABC7 out of Washington D.C. actually said that a couple days ago that they pulled a pickup truck out of the water. With two bodies in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they didn't explain that any further than that. So you
That's all they
speculate-
said.
Yeah. So
Unless they were maybe the construction workers
in a truck,
getting in a truck that were trying to get off the bridge before it collapsed, and they were I don't know.
it could have been.
They didn't say. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on this weekend. Star UNC,
Yeah.
let's
they
hope
lost last night,
Wolfpack, NC State.
right?
They play tonight
Thursday.
at like
I think they're favored to
7.
win. I think.
I think UConn is. They're the number 1 seed.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What do I
that's yeah. You don't. You know nothing about the NCAA.
Apparently, I don't.
Yeah, they play Marquette tonight at 7:00.
Mhm.
But right now it's down to, hold on here.
Oh, Michael, I noticed that. I picked up on that when I watched the president speak.
Oh, the train tracks.
Yeah, he always remembers things whenever there's. I'm not picking on him, but I'm just saying he is prone to saying things that are incorrect. And
He does when he
and-
tries to ad lib.
it doesn't come out right at all.
No.
And he insinuated that, see, when he was in Congress and he lived in Wilmington, Delaware,
Uh-huh.
where he keeps his Corvette
Right.
and classified papers now.
He would ride the train,
He would
the
ride
Amtrak.
the Amtrak.
But the Amtrak actually goes into downtown Baltimore.
yeah, but he said it
And it
went
doesn't
over the-
cross that
he said
harbor
it went
area at
over
all.
the bridge.
Right. He said,
That's what Michael's
whether I was in a
talking
car or on a train, passed over that bridge many times.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And if
I
you
heard,
said,
here's something else to think about. The bridge was insured by either Maryland or Baltimore,
yeah,
and the ship was insured by, I guess,
the Sri Lanka people
Sure, yeah,
or somebody.
yeah. And so if that's the case, there's a legit question: why should the federal government pick up the tab for building the new bridge and fixing the ship?
Oh,
if they're insured,
you got a very good point.
I mean, it's a wonderful gesture of trying to help in a time which the federal government can't, and they can stand on the fact that they can do it because it's such an important port, and it does have a lot to do with stabilizing the economy, and just you know what I'm talking about. So I get that, but if the money's already there, just
you kind of have
I'm not trying to be cold. I'm
right
just like, that's kind of weird.
now. if the state, but all right, now I know the ship itself, somebody along whatever, there's some kind of
Right.
insurance there. Now the road itself, though, one, it wasn't interstate, so aren't interstates federal?
Highway.
They're
Could-
federal
could be-
highways. However, I know it's a roadway in Maryland, and it's part, and Maryland DOT takes care of it.
Right. Anyway,
I don't know.
from what I think I know, I stand on that statement. Just ask the question: Does it? Do they really have to pay for it?
It
or
is a
the money
very
already there?
that is a very good question.
Yeah. And there might be a legitimate reason. So,
Right.
and I would accept that. I just like to know more.
Now I did hear that with the ships, until they get the port cleared out,
Yeah.
they're gonna try to bring all the ships to like Norfolk.
Norfolk says they're ready.
Oh, are they?
Yes, they came out quick and said we can handle anything you can throw. at
Okay,
us."
because see, I heard like a lot, especially with a lot of the cars that are getting off those ships, how they don't really have the room for them.
Now they might they might not have to. They might not be able to store these things for very long.
Right.
They might have to get them on trucks and get them out of there.
Immediately.
Yeah. So
Yes.
that might be an issue.
Right.
So, but they say they have the space to handle the ships, which is good. At least it'll keep rolling.
I think the ship. I don't think it was the ships themselves was the problem. I think it's like the equipment to unload
Yeah.
some of the ships, and like I said, like the imports, the
Right,
car
right.
dealer, the cars that are coming in and out.
Yep.
I don't think they are equipped for that because they don't have hundreds of acres of parking lots.
Right. Right.
So where you and do they have the proper ramp? I don't know. I mean, it's going to take some adjustment.
Yep, it is.
But they might be ready to handle the ships coming in, but I don't think they can handle what's on the
Yeah.
ships coming off. If that makes sense.
Anyway, didn't mean to get so newsy on you, but
Yeah.
it was a good question Michael had here.
All right, who's watching basketball? I really don't care about the basketball. Honestly, I'm just telling you, I'm a sports fan. I love sports. Don't get me
Right.
wrong. I do kind of like the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, the Final Four, the championship. I'm a little bit okay with that.
I love how a college basketball game can be fast paced and exciting until the last 2 minutes of the game.
And
they
then
can
it
stretch
takes
out
an
before
hour and a
you-
half.
Yeah. They're masters at playing the last 2 minutes of the game.
Well,
just complete masters of it.
if anybody's
amazing.
following, yesterday was the beginning of the Sweet 16.
Right.
Clemson beat Arizona 77-72.
Okay.
I think that was kind of an upset.
All right.
UConn, they're number one seeded anyway. They blew out San Diego State 82-52. Alabama upset UNC 89-87 in the last few seconds. You actually had audio on that, but I don't think they can
I
hear it
don't
if you
care.
play
I
it.
can't get up either.
And then Illinois beat Iowa State, which I have no idea who was favored on that one. I think Iowa State was, but
Yeah.
it was 72-69. And then today, Wolfpack NC State
Mhm.
plays Marquette at 7:09.
Okay.
Purdue, they're
I
number
guess
one
we'll
in
miss
their
Jeopardy and Wheel.
yeah. Oh shoot, we didn't watch it last night either. Number one in their little division, Purdue, they're number one seeded on that. Purdue's taking on Gonzaga, which
Right.
Gonzaga is a good team. I do know that. Duke is against Houston tonight at 9:39, and then Creighton is taking on Tennessee. I'm wearing Tennessee orange for him at 9:59 tonight. Then tomorrow,
Mhm.
am I right?
I don't know.
Tomorrow they're taking it one step further. They're having the finals from yesterday, like Illinois is playing UConn and Clemson's playing Alabama.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Sunday they won't know who's playing who, but there's going to be more of the Elite 8 on Sunday. And then I believe they take the week off and they do the Final Four on Saturday, April 6th, and then on Monday, April 8th, they do the championship game.
Okay.
Whew, I think so.
All right.
That's
Well,
complicated.
a lot to take in. But did you guys write that down? I would have to.
Yeah, I
Seriously.
have it right here on my computer, so thank goodness I don't have to write it
There
down.
you go.
But a lot of people don't really care. I mean, they do, but they. Well, it is. Owner of the Browns want to build a football covered stadium and in another city. Oh, now Brook Park, Ohio. I flew into Cleveland Airport, didn't I? But in like Cleveland Airport, like I don't know, 45 minutes outside the city, maybe
It
half
might
hour
be.
outside the city. I remember I felt like we were in the car for a long time. I don't remember
Just
completely.
getting to the airport.
But getting from the airport to drive to the
Right.
hotel in downtown Cleveland. I know I stayed up on the top of a hill. I couldn't tell you where I stayed. But I'm gonna look for a second. Hold on, just because that's me. I'm gonna go to no, I'm not going to Cleveland. Mr. D and I decided though that we're going to go to the Masters one year.
Oh,
That's on our bucket list now.
all right. Gary says, yeah, it's in Brook Park, Ohio.
Okay.
All right, Michael. Potatoes, onions, and
Oh,
man,
that
dude,
sounds good.
you're
All right,
calling
there's
my
the Rock and
name.
Roll Hall of Fame. So I stayed on East 9th Street
Michael, have a great day, buddy. Thank you.
somewhere. Because we walked down the hill straight to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
So I was somewhere. That's where I stayed when I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But of course, that was 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Oh,
I don't know. It was a long time ago. Well, enjoy your breakfast and enjoy your
Yep.
Easter weekend and enjoy this beautiful weather.
boy, have fun.
Boys, safe travels.
Absolutely, Gary. Enjoy
The fam.
changing the oil.
Say
What
hi to
else was
Moose.
he doing?
Give
he's
Moose
going
a
to buy the ham.
Give
Yeah,
Moose a hug. And thank you for reminding me I have to buy my ham
That's right.
and everything else.
Make sure you don't buy a chicken.
Wait, Gary, you make breakfast?
Aha.
Hold on a minute.
What about?
Next time Gary comes to town,
He's going to fix everybody breakfast.
well, not everybody,
Yeah.
but I have like an electric skillet.
Uh-huh.
I have a waffle
We
machine.
just have a little get together out here in the
I'm
parking lot.
thinking, right in the little programming part, put one of our tables
Oh,
out there,
okay.
and Gary can cook us breakfast while we come in here and do our thing, and then he can pop
Right.
in and out.
Yeah, we'll get you a nice chef's apron.
And a chef's hat.
that says, like,
Exactly.
Gary loves Victoria's Secret. That'll work. What do you think?
And don't show up in your bathing suit, even though it's beach weather.
Or a top hat.
All right,
All right.
guys.
Okay, we're just joshing. Having
We're
fun.
gonna
We love you guys.
happy Good Friday.
Happy Easter.
Happy Good Friday. Happy Easter.
Blessings
Happy
to
all that.
everybody.
Yes, exactly. And may Jesus be with you,
That's right.
little Jesus.
Little
He's so cute though. He goes with
Shelley.
the little elephant and the little shark. Bye guys. We'll see you on Monday.